A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today our topic is contextual clues. Now, what are contextual clues? Context clues are hints found within a sentence, paragraph, or passage that a reader can use to understand the meanings of new or unfamiliar lexical items. Just imagine that you are reading something serious, a scientific text, or a novel for enjoyment, and for every other word, you have to go to the dictionary to look up the meaning. How boring and difficult the process would become. And would you ever like to read again? The easiest thing, and something which is more useful also, is to guess the meaning with the help of contextual clues. When you look at the word or study a word in context, remembering its meaning becomes easier. Therefore, this is a very helpful tool to guess the meanings with the help of context. There are different types of contextual clues, and today we are going to learn about 7 different types of contextual clues. Type number 1, definition or explanation clue. Sometimes an unknown word is explained within the sentence or in the sentence immediately after it. Let's look at an example. On Friday, we visited the Arboretum, a garden dedicated to the exhibition of trees and plants. So what we visited was a garden which was dedicated to the exhibition of trees and plants, and the specific name for this type of garden is Arboretum. Another example is his emaciation, that is his skeleton-like appearance, was frightening to see. So what is the meaning of the word emaciation? Skeleton-like appearance. Type 2, antonym or contrast. The text may include a word or words that have the opposite meaning, which can reveal the meaning of the unknown term. Let's look at an example. Sarah has always dressed flamboyantly. I've never seen her wear a dull color, which means that Sarah always wears bright and colorful dresses. Let's look at more examples. When the light brightens, the pupils of the eyes contract. However, when it grows darker, they dilate. Now, with the help of this contrast, contract and dilate, we can understand. If we know the meaning of the word contract, we can easily guess the meaning of dilate. Another indication that the contrast is being used is the word however, and in the second example is the word but. The words that show that a contrast is going to come. Let's look at the second example. Lions are solitary creatures that prefer to hunt alone. So what is the meaning of the word solitary? Creatures that prefer to hunt alone. But hyenas are gregarious creatures that hunt in packs. It means they like company and they hunt in groups. Type number 3, synonym, or sometimes words are repeated or words having the similar meaning are repeated in near context. Sometimes authors repeat a difficult word. For example, Labeeb was sent to the haberdashery to find a new suit. So why did he go there? To buy a suit. It means this is a place where we can buy men's clothes. He needed to wear one for his cousin's wedding. Let's look at another example. The debater appeared vapid, spiritless, as he delivered his pitiful speech in front of the audience. Between the dashes, we have a synonym of the word vapid. So vapid means spiritless. Type 4. Inference. Sometimes a word or phrase has to be inferred. The reader must look for clues within, before, and after the sentence in which the word is used. Let's look at the example. The haberdashery was Labeeb's favorite place. He loved shopping for nice suits. The people who worked there were so kind and helpful. So, haberdashery is a place where we can buy men's clothes. Type number 5. Examples. Sometimes the author provides one or more examples of a difficult term within a sentence. Let's look at the example. The children were able to observe several crustaceans, including crabs, lobsters, and shrimp. So with the help of these 3 examples, we can understand what crustaceans are. Another example, the mountain pass was a tortuous road, winding and twisting like a snake around the trees of the mountainside. So something that winds and twists is a tortuous road. Celestial bodies, including the sun, moon, and stars, have fascinated man through the centuries. So what are celestial bodies? Sun, moon, and stars. Type 6. Punctuation. Meanings are sometimes given within brackets or dashes, like we saw in the previous example also, where synonyms were given between dashes, vapid and spiritless. Ali's father was a haberdasher or men's shopkeeper in the story. So we can see that the meaning of the word haberdasher is given in commas, men's shopkeeper. Number 7. Experience. Sometimes a reader knows from experience how people or things act in a given situation. Arriving at home to find her rare and precious vases shattered on the floor infuriated Mrs Khalid beyond reason. Now, what does the word infuriated mean? What does it mean? It means to be extremely angry. And how do we know that this word can mean extremely angry? By looking at the situation. If something precious and dear to us is broken, we would be extremely angry in real life situations. And because we know that in such situations this is the reaction of the person, therefore it is easy to guess that infuriated means being extremely angry. Let's look at another example. Television audiences are familiar with disingenuous ads that make grand promises. It means that these ads are not true. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz. See you next time. Jazakallah.